All right. So here we are. I hope everyone is having a good day. If you are hopping on live, please say hello. If you're watching the replay, please type hashtag replay in the comments. I always want to see who checks these out. So there are a few things I'm going to share, and if this is something that you struggle with during the holidays or just in general, please stay to the end to hear what I'm about to share with you after I just go through a few tips here. So one of the things that people struggle with, and oh, by the way, if you're not in my Facebook group, Mindfully Fit for Life, that is a great little community, great little place to get tips like this and more, okay, on health, wellness, movement, mindset, okay, all of those things that we need to focus on in our lives. And if you join that group, I do have the link in my profile description. I can also put it in the comments as well. So if that's something that you want to check out, please feel free to join my group. And what else? What else did I want to say? Oh, that's it. I'm going to get right into it. So there are three things that people struggle with, okay? And that is eating well, staying active, and getting enough sleep. I'm picking those three, and I'm sure there's plenty more because each one has different components, and I'm not going to spend too much time on each one. But those are the three main, I want to say health habits, right, that we want to maintain. We want to eat decently. We want to keep moving our bodies, exercising, and of course, sleep. Because what happens during the holidays? We tend to get stressed out because we're not taking care of ourselves. Maybe we're not hydrating enough. We're not eating the right foods, or we were eating the right foods, and then we start going to all these parties, holiday parties and stuff like that. And we're running around, right? And then we start to not make not so great choices, and I'm one of them, okay? And that's why I like to remind myself of what to do this holiday season. So this live that I'm doing is not just for all of you guys, but it is for me too, right? Because, hey, I get it. So here's some tips. So I'm just going to say with eating well, maybe plan ahead a little bit better, right? Plan ahead. What does that mean? Eating maybe something small, balanced, right? And eating a small, balanced snack before you go to a party. I don't know, maybe give that a whirl, right? I'm not saying don't enjoy the things you love to eat at parties, and of course at holiday dinners and that sort of thing. But you know yourself better than anyone else, right? And if you're trying to maintain healthy habits, or even just starting to kind of say, hey, I got to get my healthy habits back in order, just think about that. Like eating a small balanced snack meal before you go to a party is going to at least help you not overindulge, right? Still enjoy those yummy things you love, but just, giving your body that fuel, okay? Satiation, right? So that it's satiated and you can, not overindulge. That's something I like to do, and some of my clients like to do too. And then let me see here. And then another tip I'm going to give is, this is one I try to do when I go to parties. I try to just go for all the veggies first, Oh, thank you. Hello. Say hello if you are joining me. I love when I get little snippets of people coming in and out. I like to just load up with the veggies first, right? With those appetizers. And then I'll go grab all the fun stuff. You have to experiment. You have to try different things like that. All right. And then please let me know in the comments, with eating well, are there specific things that you struggle with? Let me know in the comments. And even if I don't get to it now, I will definitely get to it later. Hello, Joanna. Moving on here, staying active, right? That's number 2. One of the second struggle that I hear from people is staying active, right? And you might say, Liz, but I'm running around, I'm shopping, I'm running errands, I'm picking this person up, I'm going to this place, right? And that's very well and fine. And yes, count that activity. Absolutely. But staying active, and maybe that is, really, let me see here. Staying active, doing something that you love to do as far as movement, running around all the time for everybody else, right? Okay, is probably not going to keep you healthy and happy because you are stressing about getting this and this and that done for other people. And I'm not saying don't do things for other people, but what about you? So make sure you schedule your exercise in like it's an appointment, like it's a doctor's appointment, right? Think of it as your hygiene, right? You shower, you brush your teeth, right? Keeping that all in to that category, right? Exercise is part of your health. So why not treat it like an appointment for you? Even if it's just, you guys, for like 10 minutes. You have 10 minutes to go for a walk, go for that walk. And I say this all the time to clients, something is something. Okay? It's better than nothing. So do something, whether that is a little 10-minute stretch, a 10-minute walk. Maybe you need to just sit and do nothing and just pause. Yeah? So thinking about that. Joanna says mindless eating, being positioned near the food and shoveling it in is a problem. Oh my God, I do the same thing, Joanna. Like you're standing next to the table, right, where all the food is. Maybe move away. Maybe take a plate and just I'm going to move over here, right? Take a little plate of food and maybe move to a different part of the room or turn your back to it. I'll do that. Okay, thanks for that, Joanna. But going back to staying active, schedule it in like it is an important meeting. Okay? Hi, Millie. Hello. Thank you for joining. So schedule it in like an appointment. The other tip I wanted to give about staying active, because this is important too, is make it social. Make it social with your people, your family, your friends. One of my clients, what did she say? She said that, oh my God, like instead of just like having the holiday dinner with my family, I could just gather them up and be like, hey, let's go for a walk. Let's all schedule, after we clean up everything, let's go for a walk. Have your family help you clean up everything and then go for that walk. Yeah. But even just in general, schedule those walks with people, schedule those little exercise dates with your friends, your family. Maybe you go to a class together. Yes. But sometimes when you're doing these things with other people, knowing that, other people are counting on you, waiting for you, right? Want to do this with you because they want to stay healthy and active. That really helps too. So once you schedule it in, get your friends and family involved. Make it fun. Maybe you just, get your friends to come over and have a dance party. I don't know. That's exercise. And it feels good. And it's with music. So there is that. And of course, staying flexible. You want to stay flexible with yourself. And I don't mean stretching. I just mean flexible with your routine. If you get up late or you're just feeling really tired and you're like, you know what, I need to have a day of rest, then have a day of rest. There's nothing wrong with that. And I really wanted to stress that as well with this, because what happens during the holidays, we get stressed out. Sometimes we stress because we miss our workout. Sometimes we stress out because we ate that thing and now we feel, bloated or whatever. Whatever the case may be, is we get stressed out, so maybe you just need to sit and do nothing. One of my clients said yesterday, this is one of my clients in my Power Up Your Strength program. She said, Liz, she goes, I had like 15 minutes and I looked at the sink and I had a sink full of dishes. And I was like, I could just go do those dishes right now. But you know what she did? She just sat down and did nothing for those 15 minutes that she had, because she thought maybe dishes are dishes. They always have to get washed. That is one of those things that always has to get done, right? It'll get done, and then you'll have to do more dishes. She was just like, I just sat and did nothing, and it was probably the best recharge I could do for myself. Let me know in the comments, even if you're watching the replay, do you give yourself time to just not do anything? Yeah, I do. And sometimes I don't, but for the most part, even if I have 5 minutes, I will give myself that 5 minutes. So important for your health and stress levels. Taking some deep breaths, okay? Thanks for the love, guys. I hope this is all helping with you all. And then one more thing, struggle, and then I'll get onto it. Getting enough sleep. Oh my God, I could do a whole live on sleep, but I won't, because I know you're all, busy people. But similar to staying active, try to stick to a schedule. I know that parties come up, right? Events come up, and you may go to bed a little bit later than usual that night. That's okay, but don't make it a trend. Try to stick to going to bed at the same time every night and waking up at the same time, even on your busiest days. Getting enough sleep, again, is so important for your immune system and your health and your stress, right? Sleep is when we process things. It's a way for our brain, right, to dream and process everything that's happened throughout the day. It lets our bodies rest too. And I know a lot of us, some of us, may have trouble sleeping, right? And that can be other things involved there. I'm not going to get into it right now, but it all comes back to stress in a way. If you've had a stressful day and you're not giving yourself proper downtime before bed, right? How are you going to have a good sleep? You just went to bed stressed out. Try to do some different things with that. Maybe it's deep breathing. Maybe it's having just a moment of peace and quiet before you go to bed. And let me know what you do to wind down wind down before bed. I do a few things myself. I get rid of, I stop looking at screens. I try to stop looking at screens maybe 30 minutes to an hour before I go to bed. I read, I journal, and I sometimes do yoga nidra as well, which is a wonderful practice to do to fall asleep. Set your boundaries with the late night screen time. I just said that. It really helps you just wind down, because if you're watching crazy action movies or crime stuff before you go to bed, at least for me, I'm amped up. I can't go to sleep. News, don't watch the news before you go to bed. I know sometimes it's hard not to. It's just, there's been studies where, people watch the news before they go to bed or watch the news when they wake up, and it really does kind of stress you out, right? You got to agree with me on that, right? And then here's my final tip. It's okay to say no to things. And I need to adopt this myself a little bit more, even though I've gotten better at it over the years, is that it's okay to say no to this party, that party. Really, again, it's all about prioritizing, scheduling in. Make sure that you're giving yourself time. You're putting yourself into your schedule, okay? Not other things, right? Not other people all the time. I know if you're in a service-based industry, like I am, you're giving a lot to other people. So making sure that you do look at everything that you're doing when people ask you to do things. And, my tip for that is I'm going to look at my schedule and get back to you. Because what's that doing? You're protecting your rest. your energy, and your health. So let me know in the comments if this resonated with you. And I am so excited to share about, I know, because Black Friday is coming, right? I'm going to be honest with you. I know we're all getting bombarded by the Black Friday stuff, right? But I'm really excited to share about this event I am doing for the month of December. So just give me a moment here. Oh, here we go. I'm so glad my internet is working. So last year I did an event. It was called Slay December, End Your Year Strong. And registration is open right now. And basically, I'm going to go into it in just a moment, but I wanted to share that, 6 people out of the 10 people that attended this event last year, when they responded to my survey, they answered that this program held them accountable to the healthy habits they wanted to maintain through the month of December. I'm not talking about new habits. I'm talking about the ones that they wanted to maintain and really that held dear to themselves, okay? One of the participants said, having to report daily or weekly not only made me want to do the habit, but it made me want to excel. I love that. And just more, it helped me, another person said it helped me to focus on it more, focus on the healthy habit more, and remind me it is important. I mean, it is important. All of this is. Everything I just said before is so important. Please go back and rewatch it if you need that reminder again. So, who is this event for? And I'm going to mention some bonuses here, so stay on this. Who is this event for? You have been finding it hard to get exercise back into your life. Maybe it's exercise. I don't want to just put it to exercise, but also it could be self-care, other self-care practices, okay? You want to kickstart or restart something in your healthy habit routine. It doesn't have to be just fitness. Maybe you want to incorporate more relaxation time into your day because you know it's going to help your energy levels, right? You want to maintain a routine, okay? That's the other thing, but you need extra support. You need that accountability because that's really what this group is about. It's about accountability. You want to gain more energy. Who doesn't want to get that? And you want to boost your mood for your holiday season. Who wants to be all stressed out over the holidays, leading up to the holidays, and then you're totally burnt out and, hey, I'm totally speaking truth here. We've all done it. So what you will get for my Slay December End the Year Strong event is daily motivation from me, and you're going to get that from others in the group as well. It's going to be a private online accountability group. I'm going to be doing it through a separate app. Very excited about this, so that you will have everything on your phone. Okay, and it's going to be separate. You're going to get 3 to 5 minute movement routines, whether that's body weight, strength, and stretches. And you're going to get that through the app as well. 3 to 5 minutes, you guys. 3 to 5 minutes. Even if you're already on a fitness streak, I'm going to have other things in there because I'm going to have tips on nutrition, mindset, and other health-related topics. So it's not just about movement, getting to class, and things like that. It is about keeping yourself in check, getting those daily bits of movement in, being reminded why you want to stay healthy over the holidays, right? And then I'm also going to give you worksheets so that it's going to help you just not only gain the clarity, but keep that clarity, stay clear, stay focused, stay on track. All right? So just in thinking about that, my bonuses. This event is usually only 3 weeks. I do like 21 days. But I'm going to extend it till New Year's Eve. Yeah, I'm extending it till New Year's Eve. So you get a bonus week. I'm going to keep the app open. You can keep going in there. I'm going to keep you can repeat exercises. Because by then my goal is that you are going to have something that you go to that makes you feel good and makes you feel successful. And then my second bonus is when you sign up, you get a 30-minute one-on-one call with me for extra guidance and support. And I have to say, people really appreciated that last year too. I did this last year, and the people that took advantage of that were like, oh my God, that really helped me just talk it out, work it out, right, with another person. And there you go. Excuse me. So for the cost of this event is $88. It is valued at $199. If you're on my email list, you've seen this email already. If you're not on my email list, let me know in the comments that you want to be on my email list. If you don't get my emails, you can also direct message me, and I will send you the link to that. I'm going to drop the link to my Black Friday sale in the comments as well. This sale ends next Friday, so I'm letting you know way ahead of time. Okay, so I would take advantage of this offer now. It's $88 for you to get ready, get movement back in your life, have accountability. You're going to get more energy. You're going to boost your mood. Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want that in their life? Okay, anything else I'm missing? Any questions? How does it sound? Okay, I'm getting hearts and stuff, so that tells me it sounds great. So we start. When does it start? I didn't even tell you. December 2nd. December 2nd, we start. That's a Monday. After Thanksgiving. What better time to start? Okay? I mean, I was going to say, if you want to start now, let me know. I got you. So if you want to start now, if you're like, I'm ready now, Liz, reach out to me for sure. Reach out to me. Say, I want to start now. You can say in the comments now. Say now. Oh my goodness, this was really fun. Thank you so much for joining me live, staying with me this whole time, watching the replay. If you're watching the replay, I hope those tips I gave you helped you. So, yes, I hope you want to join me in staying strong for the rest of this year. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Have a great day.